Hooey! We made it. We made it out of the volcano. And now we're on to the final races of this game. Starting with Space 1, the moon base. Now this track is a whole lot easier than the last one. And you come across it in Meltdown right after the volcano as well. And you'd be so glad to. This is so easy. I'm just gonna grind on this wall. You don't have to do that. You can just... Now, you could just drive on the road. Now, up here is this little bitty ramp and the HBO satellite. So this satellite is the main enemy of this track. It has a really weird hitbox. If you go too high, which only really happens if you're going too fast, if you go too high, you can hit the hitbox of it and fall straight down and just crash. This is called a satellite bonk. You could either hit it head on, or if you hit it like too far to the right, I guess you're like hitting the hitboxes that are here. You can see it, but you can't see the hitboxes. It's like invisible walls. So really what you want to do is be on the center of this road by the time you get to this ramp. Hold up for dear life and pray that you hit the bottom of it. And that's what you want to happen. You want to have a decent speed coming down through here. And then a sharp left turn. You really don't want to be on this slope, because if you get on this slope, you'll end up either slowing down, maybe even going up too far. And then the road dips down and then back up. You can see I'm tilting the joystick with the road. It's usually a good idea to do that, especially in this track, because there's not that many obstacles and this is an easier track. You can slow down by the smallest of things. And so it helps to really stay grounded on the dips. It helps to dip the joystick down when you're going back up. And then this part right here, when you're going up this peak here, you want to be on the right side of the road and then be turning to the left, as well as sharp cornering through here. Because if you don't do that, you'll just end up hitting this wall, and you won't be on the wall for long, but it will slow you down kind of significantly, because the rest of this section is just these humps, some more humps. I'm just tilting the joystick with the road. Now there's this big loop, and I'm just tilting the joystick down like I mentioned before. And then, kind of towards 3/4 down through the loop, that's when you want to hit your boost. Then we're going through here. You just want to stay low. You can hit the little hump there. Let's go back a bit. You just want to stay low. The road is lowest here and here. I just have a habit of, I think everyone goes to this right side. I'm not sure if it really matters, but you can go to the right side or the left. There's these two little quarter pipes, but they don't do you any favors. You just want to stay right here. And then you stay low, and you can end up going real fast. And then by the time you reach here, you really want to make sure you get a speed of about 380, maybe even 390 if you do the boost a little later. You'll have a speed of 380 to 390 by the time you get to this yellow and black section. And then it's just a really big loop from here. Some asteroids flying around. And guess what? That's the lap. This track really is one of the easier ones. Dipping down. I'm just going to grind on this wall. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I think it does speed you up. This part is really the hardest part. It's where you can lose the most time. This time I was a little too far to the left, and that was really scary because you can hit that hitbox. You can't see it, but it's there. But I got lucky, and I hit the bottom of it. And that's just the best outcome. That doesn't always happen. And then you just want to make sure to turn as sharp as you can. Even if you get on the slope a little bit, as long as you don't hit any walls, then you're good to go. I'm tilting the joystick down, down, back up, and then to the left immediately. And then as soon as I land, I'm turning sharply because I don't want to hit this wall. This wall will slow me down pretty harsh. And that's really Space 1, moon base. There's a big old moon right there. I'm going to boost right around here. Stay low to the ground. Get a nice speed of 390. There's some more asteroids flying around through here. And some more things. And this time I'm just not going to grind the wall. I don't think it matters that much. It's whatever you want to do. This section right here is really the only tough part. Make sure you're holding up. Make sure to be centered. And still holding up, because if you're not, the front tire of the bike could actually hit that hitbox. And then you'll fall down. And you don't want that. So this is really just the usual how you want this to go. You want to be centered. Hit the bottom of it at the center, land on the road, not the slope, and then you want to turn as best you can and not be on this slope because you just don't want to hit that wall. Dip down, dip back up, back down, and turn left as hard as you can. You just got to remember that turn or else you're just going to hit the wall every time. Down, up, up. And if you have a speed of about 240 to about 245, by the time you get to this section, that's pretty good. If you hit the walls at all or just messed up, then your speed will be lower. It could be like 230 or even 220. So the mistakes you make in this track really matter, even if it is one of the easier ones. So we're just going to finish this off right here. Boost right about there. You can actually boost on that other loop if you want to. I don't think it really matters that much. It'll be like a half-second difference at the most. And there you go. That is Space 1. You're looking for about a 38-second lap for lap 1, maybe 36s on lap 2 and 3. Now, even if your driving looks a lot like mine, you may be a little slower, and that's fine. You may have a 40-second lap. You may have 38s. That's totally fine. Just enjoy the nice, easier track. And now, we're on to the next one, which is a little less easy, but also really interesting. Let's go.